It is Friday. There's only one more left in this month of October. It's the 18th. Thank you for being a part of the show on what's been a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I am not sad to say, but I'm not thrilled to say either that the forecast has been tweaked a little bit. Maybe it'll be tweaked back the other way before the weekend's over. But temperatures not getting where we would like to have them perhaps as quickly as what we had thought. And there is maybe frost lingering a little more throughout your 7 day than what we anticipated at this time last night. And as soon as you get really good and used to and loving the 70s, they're going to just completely go away next week. So an updated, of course, outlook in just a few moments. Headlines tonight include a McGoffin County man named in 3 separate indictments after trying unsuccessfully to conceal drugs, meth, and fentanyl in or under his car on a couple of occasions, I believe at least, as well as a big day for McGoffin County. Wrapping up the SOAR summit earlier today, shaping our Appalachian region. Some big announcements coming out of a total of $30 million and 2 big projects for McGoffin County totaling almost $4 million together. And one of them you may have heard about, the other most definitely not. Good news there. And I'll have that. I will also have the sign unveiling last night. I think it was originally set for next week, and then it had to be done last night, and it was right when I was doing the show, so I didn't get to be there. But it's really cool to see, and I'll take you to that in just a few seconds and a host of other headlines with that said. Election Day, November the 5th. Do the math, that is just a little more than 2 weeks away. But before that, I wanted to remind everyone that in-person absentee voting in McGoffin County in the clerk's office will start the day of Halloween on the 31st and go through November the 2nd. And as I understand, it's 8:30 to 4 each day, closed 12 to 1 each day for lunch, so in between. And of course, as far as I understand, the voting locations are still the same. As we get closer, well, next week we'll be talking about more details as far as the election schedule and things of that nature. But in-person absentee voting starting October the 31st, running through the 2nd here in McGoffin County. And of course, that is statewide, but some local times and information will apply, and I'll have that for you in a few moments. Following, McGoffin County man was named in 3 separate indictments that were returned just this week, as he was found in possession. Then his vehicle was found to have more drugs, and then on a 3rd occasion, he was found to have drugs on him again by the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department. The first indictment in the name of Johnny Keaton, 65 of Sayersville, was for possession of a controlled substance, first-degree first offense, that being methamphetamine. That was related to May the 20th of 2023, when the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department, specifically Officer Donovan Watson, stopped him on a traffic stop for a traffic violation and was given consent to search the vehicle that Keaton was driving. Initially found a meth pipe with some residue and a rock inside of it, and he was arrested for the possession charge at that time. But the following day, a search warrant was obtained for Keaton's vehicle, which was towed and impounded, and after the car was seized and searched, they found underneath a black magnetic box inside 3 8-ball quantities of methamphetamine and a set of digital scales, that resulting in another indictment for trafficking in a controlled substance, first degree, that being the methamphetamine. Then a little later on in June, the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department, Officer Neil Watson made a traffic stop on a vehicle that Keaton was driving. He again consented to search, and in the trunk, in a box of sanitation wipes, they found a bag of what was later tested and determined to be fentanyl hidden inside, and with that, he was indicted on a 3rd occasion for possession in the first degree for fentanyl. He's been lodged in the Big Sandy Jail. Today was the last day of the SOAR Summit in Pikeville, and Congressman Hal Rogers, as well as our Governor Andy Beshear, announced what we are most interested in, perhaps, more than $30 million to support economic revitalization in eastern Kentucky, and McGoffin County named in a couple of projects. We'll get to that in just a few seconds. In all, $30.2 million to help eastern Kentucky's efforts to rebuild from natural disasters and boost economic growth in the region. 12 recipients in 8 counties are receiving AMLR funds, Abandoned Mine Land Economic Revitalization Funds. The projects are expected to retain or create up to 250 jobs, train up to 1,000 Kentuckians a year, and serve more than 100,000 people via tourism, infrastructure development, or training opportunities. On the short list, and that is just shortened down as far as information goes. $2.5 million to Campton to get water to 80 households. Letcher County Fiscal Court, $3.3 million to build a wastewater digester system to allow solid waste connected in the county to be mixed with sewer sludge. Mind-Made Adventures Lodge and Attractions in Knott County got $1.7 million to develop new attractions such as a general store, a 1,750-foot zip line, a bathhouse, and a 10,000 square foot lodge. That's cool. Knott County Water and Sewer District got over $5.6 million to build about 16,000 feet of water line and 17,000 feet of sewer lines. Boyd County Fiscal Court was selected to get $2 million to engineer and design an access road to connect the Camp Landing Entertainment District. UPike got $5 million for Phase 1 construction of the big football stadium and soccer facility at Bear Mountain in Pike County. That's becoming a reality pretty soon now, that funding to get it started. Floyd County Area Technology Center, over $800,000 to repair damage from mine drainage. The Pike County Fiscal Court, $880,000 to purchase equipment for wood disposal. Floyd Fiscal Court, $500,000 for drainage controls. And then there was, here in McGoffin County, while it was representatives of an organization based in Floyd County, which graciously accepted the ceremonial check earlier today, this project, as we've been talking about now for a year or better, maybe perhaps closer to 2, is coming to McGoffin County. It's going to be a facility that will create many new jobs, full-time jobs, but most importantly as well, it will train initially to 400 students annually thereafter in fields such as electricity, heavy equipment, HVAC, and other vocational efforts.
Next is $3.18 million for a new tech center campus development in McGoffin County. The funding will provide the engineering, design, site preparation, and administration for the expansion of the tech center training campus at the Gifford Industrial Park. When the project is complete, the tech center expects to create 36 full-time permanent jobs and serve 400 students annually. So congratulations to Angie Reynolds, Tech Center CEO, and Jerry Foltz, the mayor of Wayland, mayor and Tech Center board members Gina Rose, Trish Atkins, and Cliff Latta. Congratulations.
As I've covered on a number of occasions since McGoffin Judge Matt Wireman first worked out a deal with the Tech Center to relocate and expand here in McGoffin County at the Industrial Park, they are going to set up a campus there and build a huge facility to train in various vocations, students and adults, up to 400 a year. And this money puts them one big step closer to making that happen. While the city of Sayersville also received funding today, nearly $750,000 for new water meters.
Next, we have $700,000 for the Sayersville Water Works. This project will replace 1,000 water meters serving Kentucky homes as well as the industrial park. So we've got Matt Schofield from the Big Sandy Ad, Mayor Stanley Howard from Sayersville, and Nora Howard from the Water District.
I'll be right back with tonight's calendar and big sign unveiling yesterday evening. Stay tuned. It's fall, and you can find it in all its warm, vibrant glory on the latest fashions, apparel, and accessories and home decor at the Seasonal Shop, where you can also embrace your inner claws as Christmas is hitting the shelves as we speak. Stop by anytime and pick out the perfect gift, birthday, wedding, baby, for anyone, and get cracking on those next-level Christmas decorations at the Seasonal Shop in downtown Sayersville. Whether you've got a new ride and you want it to stand out in the crowd, or you want your current ride to look and feel like a new one, no one does lifts, wheels, and tires better than Conley's. Stop in now for spring tire specials, free quotes, and 0% financing, or log on to conleytire.net. Green Tree Forest Products wants to buy your timber. Our skilled log procurement team has 4 generations and 70 years of experience buying over 24 million feet of hardwoods every year, which means you'll get the most dollars out of your logs and timber by calling any of our 3 locations in Salyersville, Moorhead, or Wallingford, Kentucky. In the Salyersville and surrounding area, call 495-1198. Green Tree Forest Products.
Johnson Central High School stands alone in providing the most college and career programs of study in one building throughout the entire state of Kentucky. This includes pathways in everything from the medical field to engineering, telemedia, welding, agriculture, and even aviation. And that's just to name a few of the 32 different choices. Work has also been started on a brand new state-of-the-art high school. So now is the time for your child to experience the power of opportunities in Johnson County schools.
I love working in the coal mines, even though it was hard work. But if you suspect you have black lung, you can't work anymore. You'll find out that filing for benefits is hard too. I had friends who give up after years of trying. If it hadn't been for Big Sandy Healthcare, I wouldn't even try myself. If you think you have black lung, call Big Sandy Healthcare and get the help you deserve.
Real quickly, before we go on to other headlines, let's just check in on tonight's McGoffin Farm Bureau calendar and I believe it is his 20th birthday to start off. And a birthday is always the best way to start off our calendar, and this one is for Kyla Marie. That's Kyla Marie Arnott, everybody. Celebrating a happy 20th birthday today. Love Dad, Mom, Keegan, grandmas, lots of family and friends. Happy 20th birthday to Kyla Marie Arnott. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you. The New Beginnings Church is having a chili and grilled cheese. I could have got away with that. Chili and grilled cheese dinner next Tuesday, 11 till 2. To get your order in, it's simple. It's calling 349-4142. $10, chili, crackers, grilled cheese, peanut butter, or syrup sandwich, either one. Take your pick, the dessert and a drink, and they'll bring it to you in the Salyersville area if you just give them a call at 349-4142. The Kentucky Mission Bible Training Center on Parkway Drive had a big chicken and dumpling fundraiser today, and they're doing it again tomorrow. You want something great to eat and help support a great bunch of folks and a great cause, call Kayla to get your order in tomorrow, 349-7607. That's 349-7607. Please call and RSVP your order. $8 per meal. Tomorrow's the last day. And it's going to be here before you know it, man. Not this week, but next is the big Salyersville Halloween Spooktacular. Everything going on starting Monday the 28th with the Gifted and Talented Art Show at the Salyersville Renaissance Building. Then Tuesday, it's the big Spooktacular in City Park. That's from 11 till 2 during the day, and then 5:30 to 8 at night. And then the Thriller Dance will be in downtown Salyersville that same night at 8:45. They're going to have some food trucks and a lot of fun, a pumpkin scavenger hunt, and then trick-or-treat, of course, on the 31st. Want to be a vendor or a business to give out candy in the park? Call City Hall, 349-2409. Now, next week, this is important. They've done this for a number of years, a Veterans Appreciation Luncheon at the Jenny Wiley Convention Center. This is Thursday, 11 till 2 at Jenny Wiley Convention Center. All veterans and a guest. Big fish fry prepared by the Shriners, and fried fish, desserts, and a lot of camaraderie. They do this every year, and they'd love to have all the veterans, and bring a guest with you, please, if you can, or would like to. Thursday, 11 till 2. I'll remind you next week. 2 quick reminders about 2 big events coming up, one tomorrow. Listen, all first responders, we got so many, and they would so much love to have you all stop by tomorrow. The Salyersville Church of Christ on Parkway Drive is having a chili dinner just for our first responders. It's free, of course, and they just want you to stop by, get a good meal, and let them say thanks. Free lunch tomorrow, 11 till 2 on Parkway Drive. And it won't be long, but it's going to be a big show, just $10. All proceeds going to support the Coach for Kids organization and project. And this is going to be their first annual live concert with all these big names that I've been talking about all week, and I'll remind you about them all next week as we've got a little bit of time to do so. But Saturday, November the 2nd at the Salyersville Grade School, 5 to 10. Doors open, I think, around 4:30. The calendar's always open for your announcements. It's as simple as using any of these links on your screen to get them to me. Have something you want in the paper, send that to Heather at SalyersvilleIndependent.com. Funeral service announcements this Friday have been updated. Services have now been set for Lavina Reisner Howard Mann. She passed away Wednesday at the age of 80. The daughter of the late James Woodrow and Emma Jean Pack Reisner, she survived by her son Eddie Howard, her daughters Felicia Elsie and Letha Cantrell, her brothers John Laurel Reisner, David Reisner, and sisters Sharon Gwen Isaac, Charlotte Reisner Conley, Rui Marie Reisner Ackley, Catherine Reisner Isaac, Sheila Reisner, and 8 grandkids and 6 great-grandchildren. Lavina is preceded in death by her first husband, Ben Howard, and second husband, Marcus Mann. Funeral services in her honor start Sunday at 2 from the Rock House Liberty Baptist Church. Friends can call on the church tomorrow after 5 for visitation. Someone dies in the U.S. every 7 minutes from an overdose, and over half of the population gets or takes pills from a friend or relative. And about 46 million and counting are exposed to narcotics in their drinking water. So don't toss them, flush them, or leave them lying around. Safely dispose of your unneeded meds anytime at Parkway Pharmacy,
where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
Atrial fibrillation is one of the more common rhythms we see.
AFib is an arrhythmia of the heart where the top part of the heart is beating erratically and out of sync with the bottom part of the heart.
The electrophysiology service is made up of a team of healthcare providers, and that includes an electrophysiology lab where we're able to do procedures to help repair heart rhythm problems. When a patient becomes heart rhythm free, it can really restore their life.
ARH, more for Appalachia.
Thanks to you, Fraser's Prater Drug has been voted #1 in customer satisfaction with Good Neighbor Pharmacies for the 7th year in a row. With curbside pickup for all of your prescription, allergy, or even multivitamin needs. Or come in and pull up a stool while you shop, or just visit downtown and treat yourself to something extra tasty or sweet. Where locally owned means a more personal, reliable, and friendly pharmacy. Fraser's Prater Drug. Experience over 30 years of exceptional, impeccable elegance and beauty at Seasons Florist, now in Salyersville, offering the very freshest in floral designs, custom and in-stock wreaths, arrangements, gifts, and so much more that you'll have to visit to try to see it all. Plus, they have tuxedo rental, free delivery within the city limits of Salyersville, and you can even place orders after hours. Call anytime. Seasons Florist on Parkway Drive, 349-4000.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
For whatever reason, if your working days are over, don't do anything before you meet Grover. Social Security, disability, SSI, work injuries, wear and tear, and hearing loss. 888-9-GROVER. A reminder real quickly before I go on for all of our viewers and all the residents in Johnson County and in Paintsville. This is a city and county-wide event, and it's free to everyone and very rare, but through a Pride grant. And with the Johnson County Fiscal Court and Paintsville as well, and Paintsville-Johnson County Emergency Management, they are offering a household hazardous waste collection event for toxic and flammable household chemicals can be collected, dropped off. You just have to pull up. You don't even have to get out of the vehicle. And this is tomorrow, and tomorrow only, 8 until noon at the Paintsville City Garage. That's 661 3rd Street, by the way. I mean, lighter fluid, thinners, old gas, old oil, vehicle, or any type of battery, paints of any kind, aerosols, cyanides, poisons, asbestos, aluminum paint, flammables, animal repellent, I mean, it pretty much covers everything but appliances and ammunition. Computers and electronics, tires are not allowed this time around. Air conditioners, refrigerators, things like that. But all their toxic stuff can be dropped off tomorrow, 8 until noon. And the event workers will unload your materials, so you can just sit there and get it taken care of and be done. The program is made possible through a grant program of the Kentucky Pride Fund and the Kentucky Division of Waste Management. And again, tomorrow morning, 8 until noon only. I hope you were here for coverage of this week's McGoffin County Fiscal Court meeting, during which you heard Judge Executive Matt Wireman say that signs were coming to designate at the mouth of the school entrance where he and other middle schoolers go to, as well as the Sayersville Grade School, each and every day to honor our world champion archer and middle schooler Luke Montgomery. That was, when he announced, set to be something that was going to happen next week. We kind of had things planned around it, but the signs went in the ground early, and I got a call yesterday, 5 o'clock, 5:30ish, and it was happening. I couldn't be there, but graciously some video to share with you tonight, and I'm still going to get a chance to sit down with Luke at some point and talk about this journey he's been on, which is not over yet.
This is going to be the end of the ceremonial type stuff, but what we've got is the signs up for Luke for being a world champion archer. That is a title that he will take with him for the rest of his life. This is not something that is just some small achievement. To be a world champion in anything that's just outstanding. And who knows, there may never be another Kentuckian to ever achieve that. You may be the only one. So, and what it also proves is that you don't have to be from some big town or big city to be a world champion.
Amen.
And right here in McGoffin County in Sayersville, we've got a world champion, and like I said the other night, we're proud of you. And I've already been able to use you as an example of somebody trying to brag on their kids. We got one even better. So I one-up them with you. And we appreciate you. We know you're going to make us proud.
Thank you.
So now, one of y'all, you want to go up and pull it off? Well, get
Very, very cool. Luke, was named the boys' middle school world champion in archery back in June at the Ocean Center in Daytona Beach, as you surely recall. He won his division in the 2024 NASP Championship 3D Challenge. He shot 295 out of 300. He also came in second place overall to an 11th grader. That means overall among middle schoolers and high schoolers. Yes, that is a big deal as well. He's been shooting since he was in the third grade. He's won both national and worlds and division bullseye in 3D several times. He's only been shooting competitively for 2 years, however. We're expecting much more out of this young man. And even if he retired right now, he has represented us very well. And he has a very proud, very big family to support him. Now, let's go out on a good one. And we are. It's just not quite as perfect as it was yesterday, just because we're having the frost linger a little bit. Maybe that'll change in 24 hours. But right now, I can tell you this. We topped out at 73 degrees today. We are at 67 and falling. And sunrise 7:45, sunset 6:51. 33 tonight is where I expect us to stop falling temperature-wise, so says the National Weather Service, with some more frost, closer to the patchy variety, but still some pretty decent frost tonight and in your morning. More so tomorrow morning, we'll see a pretty good frost. 73 degrees for your Saturday, much like today, maybe a tad bit warmer, we'll see. 36 for tomorrow night's low, which was earlier we thought going to be in maybe the upper 30s, so another frosty night tomorrow and into your Sunday, maybe not as heavy, but still 36 degrees. Now Sunday, we are looking at 72 and sunny, another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Saturday and Sunday pretty much mirror images of each other all the way around. The only thing is Sunday night, we were 24 hours ago expecting about a 44-degree low for Sunday night, and now that's been adjusted to around 37. And Monday's low of 44 as well has been adjusted to about 41. So it looks as though the frost to some degree is going to linger on all the way until Sunday morning, and that might be the last we see of it for now. But some beautiful 70s and sunshine for several days. Not all of your 7-day, as you can see. Luck does run out, but it's nothing we haven't been getting a little used to. 76 and 47 on your Tuesday. Nighttime temperatures in the upper 40s. Oh, it's so much more nice. Wednesday, peak temperature-wise, 77, sunny, beautiful, mostly clear. 47 again that night. That's getting closer to 80, and, wouldn't be surprised to see a few 78s and 79s, certainly, on your Wednesday. However, you see what's coming at us there. We've got another setup. We'll talk about it more next week when we need to. But Thursday, temperatures fall right back to the lows to mid-60s. Thursday, 63, 64. Friday, mid to upper 67 or so. Sunny. We have only a glancing below of a 10% chance of showers Thursday. Otherwise, sunny and mostly clear. Well, that's it. It's going to be a beautiful weekend in the viewing area. Enjoy every minute of it you can. Time will be changing on the 3rd of November, which is just 2 days before the election. And then, it's going to be cold and dark and, enjoy it. I'll see you Monday. Thanks for watching.